Okay.
Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to Zenify. Good evening, everyone, to our experts, Anirudh, Selva Bhai, and Aditya Bhai as well. Today we are going to discuss the weekly cricket gossips, what is happening all around the world in cricket. So, let's start this session with the current hot topic, which is Mitchell Starc and the pink ball test between West Indies and Australia. So my first question will be to Aditya Bhai. So pink ball test, pink ball means the king of pink ball is definitely Mitchell Starc. And what we have seen yesterday was just an example of his brilliance and that accuracy and precision while bowling. What is that thing that is helping him so much under the lights? We don't have any idea. We don't know what is the answer behind it, but it is only Mitchell Stark that is doing it. The first over, 3 wickets, 0 runs. Fourth wicket, still 0 runs. He took 4 wickets in 0 runs and became the fastest player to pick a fifer. Fastest players means took the least amount of balls. That is only 17 balls to complete his fiber. So, Aditya, bhai, over to you. I'm not talking much. I'm not
That's
taking your points. Mitchell
but
Stark, what
actually
are your
that's really stunning. Like no one would have thought like getting 3 wickets in a test match, that too in a first over with conceding 0 runs. The ball that he swung in swinging, out swinging deliveries, just dropping it Yorkers, perfect Yorkers. Those things are just wonderful. It's all because of his hard work, the way, the technique which he used just to swing the ball, get the wickets out there. He's just freeze over there. Like getting within just 15 balls, he got five. That's really stunning. In his 100th test match, he got this 400 wickets, just equalizing the situations, just like a legendary bowlers like Shane Warne, McGrath, and Nathan Lyon. After these many one, he's the one who stood for the Australia. Whenever you need a wicket, you just need to call Stark. He'll just swing the balls, just broke the legs, toes, everything. So just while looking his bowling, we can say just wonderful, how wonderfully he has done. The youngsters need to learn from the techniques, just how he can catch the grip, to which side he needs to bowl, to which side is that in swinging or is that out swinging, and the release point. Just go and just throwing the ball exactly at the perfect dimensions. That's what you need to learn from Stark. And coming to this pink ball test, obviously Australians are known for this pink ball test. They know how to deal the situations pretty well. They know when to take the reviews. They know how to plan this game perfectly. That's what it happened yesterday. That it took every cricketing fan, like why Australians are known for their game. That's the conclusive evidence we do have. Yesterday's match is an example for that.
Following that, I have one more question to Selva Bhai this time about West Indies cricket. I mean, if you are chasing a target against Australia, I know it's a tough. In fourth inning, it's more tough. In pink ball test, it's more and more tough. But still, there's where we expecting some fight back from their team. They got a 5 wicket for 6 runs, and after that they batted out till 16 runs, and Scott Boland came in, took hat trick, and finished the inning as soon as possible. It looked like Australians are in a hurry to go somewhere because that match ended before it started. It looked like. So, what are your sayings of West Indies batting?
By are muted. It's an inexperienced batting lineup. So if we see, like, even though Brathwaite has played 100 tests, so they have not played with competing nations like few years ago, few years, because West Indies cricket is completely down. The whole set of cricket has been designed only for T20 kind of modules. Like after the World Cup, they win. So after they started to concentrate more on white ball cricket, and which is a very much bad news for them. And there are many players wouldn't step up ahead because we have seen great all-rounders like Jason Holder, great red ball player. He used to bowl beautiful, like how Morne Morkel was for South Africa. Kind of that in the bowling part he was there and was also contributing in batting kind of things, which was completely destroyed after the white ball, which has been dominating them. And the batting, everyone is a kind of a T20 player. if we take, most of them are in the T20 setup lineup. They started to play like T20 kind of models. In the first test, if you see, they started to try fancy shots for against the fast bowlers, which was not necessary at all for them. So what an inexperienced batting lineup with a good inexperienced bowling lineup. The fast bowlers are too good. They were perfect for an Australian team to bundle up. Like it's difficult to bundle up Australian team under 300. They have done in all the three matches, so which is very much good. That's a bowling part which is very much strong for them, but a batting they are not very much good. They have to concentrate on it. So right now, like the West Indies team also has been given a circular regarding this. They have seen this as a growth. Why? Because test match they are not concentrating more. So they have called many legends from the West Indies circle to be with the team and analyze what has gone wrong, what is the batting things which has to be improved, which player can be suited more. That I think so there will be kind of a talent or kind of something will be going on because it's a three loss in like place, right? So it's a complete different thing. So they will be concentrating more on these kinds of batting things, where an inexperienced batting will be tested in upcoming series as well. In upcoming series as well, for sure. And inexperienced batting will be tested for sure in the unexperienced, like in the upcoming series, like wherever they're gonna play. So that's going to be a big threat for the West Indies part. But as a fast bowler unit, they're having good fast bowlers, those who can swing, those who can hit the deck hard. So at least to defend it, they have to post good scores, at least 300 to defend those scores. Because when Australia is going around 250, the Australia is coming with a clear mindset. See, I'm going. The Australia also not having good kind of batting. Top orders are like bundle up like anything. They are just falling like pack of cards every time. Like we can see this match was Cameron Green's played well. He like like including these two innings, he was the highest scorer. The next was Steven Smith. So now only they are also evolving with batting part. But as Australia, we know like every team will get feared based on the names which we see itself. They are champion team. So yeah, anyhow, somehow they will try to come out of those things. So what they are doing right now. So what happens here is so the batting also weak. So they decided just 200 runs is enough to bundle up West Indies. The same thing happened over here. They posted 200, 250 plus 250 scores. They bundled up West Indies and that's it completed. So batting is very much imbalance over there. Not experienced good players were there. So that's the major reason for the fall down.
And when it's pink ball, twilight, twilight time for swinging conditions, and you have Mitchell Starc in your team, so any total is quite tough to be chased down. So we have similar questions from our viewers. West Indies were completely shambled the way pink ball was doing in daylight. Generally, we see the ball moving under lights. Okay, so that's what I was saying, the twilight period where the ball swings more. But what West Indies lacked is they failed to read the swing. They failed to counter the swing from uh, Mitchell Stark in a whole daylight. So you mentioned already that it is a young batting lineup and we can't expect much, but still, this is how they will get their experience, right? So, playing against the best, you will get experience and the team will grow better. But what we feel is one of our viewer is also asking the same question that was in my mind. What will be the future of West Indies cricket in the test? As you have mentioned, the players and the board is more focused on T20 and white ball cricket, but we are not seeing them in white ball as well because the last World Cup they failed to qualify. After that 2016 World Cup, they won. Uh, West Indies hasn't done anything much greater in any of the formats. I would say they have won a pink ball test in Gaba. We know that it was a quite achievement, but as a team, in a season, if we see at West Indies, they haven't done much better, right? So, what will be the future of West Indies cricket, and what things are mainly they lacking? Aditya bhai, you. I will ask this to everyone. I want to just know everyone's point of views.
About the future of West Indian crickets, right? Actually, if you're going to pick individually, they perform beautifully irrespective of any kind of a cricketing format. They're known for the explosive innings as well as the constructive innings if it's necessary. But while they have been clubbed as a team, they're lacking some management issues, like who needs to take the important decisions, who is going to lead the bowling department, who's going to have the batting in-depth flows and all. They're not being planning. It might be a conflict between their own management, West Indian Cricket Board, as well as the players present over there. That might be any kind of an issue. They need to sort it out. Why? Because they are known for their innings. West Indian cricket team are known for their legends. The first and the second cricketing World Cup was won by them. They are known as a legends throughout these years. But now seeing as them, it's a bit heartening, disheartening feeling. Like, how can we expect West Indian cricketers to fail consistently? No, this shouldn't be happening. West Indians are known for a comeback. Like, if they sort out the simple issues, even though youngsters called Tej Narayan Chandrapal performed beautifully for Australia versus West Indies match, if you can see it. Like, the youngsters also ready to perform it, but they need to have a clear-cut goal and idea while they are getting into a bat or a ball. Once if it's done, once the small errors are being sorted out, I know West Indian Cricket Board is going to rule the West Indies as well as the complete cricketing World Cup. World can see the West Indies performing beautifully. Just a small issues, a slight issues, making this thing a bit weak in respectives of the cricketing playing match. That's what I feel.
Selva bhai, any thoughts from you about this?
No, I want to add some more spices to it. So as you mentioned, like as Aditya Bhai mentioned, like there have been like lots of board issues, finance issues. Lots of players left week like due to financial, like they couldn't able to pay their players well. They started to play other leagues, T20 leagues, where they get more amount of money for those kinds of things they have been doing. And the captaincy itself for like for this series, test match captaincy was given based on the test which has been taken. Like there are many medical tests taken. It was due to like mentally and how they react to the field situation. Those kinds of things has been tested by between three players. One among them was Roston Chase. So who got more among more marks, and he started to took the place as captain. I feel like West Indies going to climb up this ladder for sure because they have good fast bowling unit. Like as Rajbhai is mentioning, one of our subscribers, like Halchari Joseph picked 5 wickets, and they have Shamar Joseph with them. They have Seals with them, and also few other 2 to 3 fast bowling all rounders also there. They are also good, but the batting is the only thing which they are lacking of. If this is rectified, definitely like in West Indies will be dominating with a set of fast bowlers. How Australia was doing, like for past 5 to 10 years, how they from 2012 since the debut of Mitchell Starc and Pat Cummins, like from those kind of era, right? Like almost a decade they were dominating. So same kind of domination will be seen from West Indies cricket as well. Only thing, batting correction. Batting has to be done. Batting has to be perfectly settled. So these are the like test players. These are the T20. These are the ODI. So there are three-dimensional players like Shayo. They have to find them. They have to find them. Like he has performed very well in India also. When the ODI Test match series or T20, Shayo has been performing very well. They have to pick those kinds of players, and they have to groom them in a way. Like recently, after this loss, the strategy committee has been formed by the heads, and the all legendary players like Blaine Darasar, VV Richardson, and Shivnarayan Chandrapal. There are like 3 to 4. There are almost 6 to 7 members who have been formed in this group. There will be an immediate meeting with the team players, and they're gonna sit and rectify what is happening, what has to be done to resolve this issue and get out of this downfall. Like West Indies team is cricket like clearly seeing this as the learning phase. They're taking it in a positive way as a learning phase. So learning phase mistakes will happen. They're correcting it. If this correction is going well and right with all supports, then West Indies is going to shine like anything, for sure.
I completely, I mean, like
Thank you.
some points, it's not about adding spice to it, Selva bhai. The thing is, like, it's not about like correcting. They've already passed through the correction phase as well. Now, having said that, why I'm saying this particular word that they have already crossed that correction phase is that like now there is a lot of conflicts happening between the board and the players, and no matter what, even the Sir Great Donald Bradman comes back and tell that okay, you are the legends, you are the greats, and you have to perform like this. It's not going to happen. because you already had Vivian Richards coaching the West Indies side. You have already had Darren Sammy coming and coaching this particular side right now. It's just that the execution and the intent of the players that they need to stick on, and they have to have that responsibility that you are playing not for a franchisee, not for a club, but you are actually playing it for a national
Nation.
team,
Yes,
right?
exactly. They like
So
see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Is it stuck?
No, no, no.
I think there is network issue. I
that
think.
means to say, like every single
Yes.
person who is actually
No, we can't hear you.
That's why
Bye.
we are not able to hear you.
okay.
He can't
Yes,
hear you.
now he's here.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Okay, cool. There was a network issue, network glitch, I believe. Yeah. What I was exactly saying is that, like, see, when you have already passed down that particular phase of saying, like, what, okay, you have to come in, you have to be in the national team and all those stuff. Darren Sammy did it really, really well. But the thing is, the number of players who are actually coming in, it's not that they're still in a phase that, okay, so I have to come and play, and more responsibility, take that responsibility on my head, and go on and play a natural game what a West Indies cricket was there all these years. Okay, so if you're just coming and playing, okay, so you ask Alzari Joseph, he will come and play in franchisee cricket. He's doing across the world, doing really good job across the world. But what's happened when he comes on to the same national team? Yes, I totally agree that he has picked up 5 wickets in the first, I mean, second innings of the match as well. In the first innings also, he has picked up 3 wickets. I'm not denying the fact that he's bowling really, really well. It's just that it's not always, we need to understand cricket is a team game rather than an individual game. So when you're going ahead and playing and representing a national team, always have that fact that you are representing a national team. Then only it can actually come upon. So when will the start revenue upon the things? When will all they come? They will get things. It's all happening over the process. That means to say, you start performing, you'll get the franchises. You start performing, you get the sponsorships. You start performing, more and more brands will come and perform and be with you guys. Now, all these downfall have been started right after West Indies won the second T20 World Cup, and after that, there was no looking back for them, because every single player got addicted to the shorter format of the game. They forget what is happening in the 50-over game. They forgot what's happening in the red ball cricket. All these things should not be even considered at all, right? So forget about the money, guys. So you're only thinking of your individual growth. Look at the players. Look at the test team like 1 decade ago. Ram Naresh Sarwan, Shivnaran Chandrapal, Carl Hooper, Courtney Walsh, Curtly Ambrose. These were the legends who have taken, and they were more destructive. I'm not going 2 or 3 decades back, right? It's just a matter of time that each and every single player has to take the ownership. Even Brain Lara was also there in the squad, telling them and motivating guys, this is a team like we have dominated the entire world almost for 3 decades. But after that, what exactly happened to them? It's about the
See,
individual mentality.
true, but the individual mentality plays with money as well, right? They need to get paid properly for their works as well, right? So that also comes into play, right? Like
That
if
that
we
is
see, like
exactly what I told. That is
yeah,
exactly what I told. In the sense,
that's what.
there was a problem with the board after West Indies won the second T20 World Cup. They have seen the money. Board have consumed as much as the money which has been possible. I'm not saying like, okay, I'm not putting an allegation on anybody. Don't take me anything. But what exactly might have happened is just that like we are trying to understand what might have happened. That's it. Okay, so we're just like trying to understand why this confusion will come between the players and the management. Okay, so just look at what Zimbabwe cricket is happening. Even they're also in the same format. They have the players who can actually perform for them. But until unless when you keep a certain things away from the game, then every single player will automatically start performing. It's not about, okay, fine, you one day you will be paid, 2 day you'll be paid. The same thing. Look at the games, like look at how Italy squad has been built right now. Okay, so the same update what we have given in our Instagram page as well. How Joe Burns took that personally. He took part-time cricketers. He took all the cricketers like who will play in the weekend games, corporate people, vendors, everybody. They had an intention to come and play for the game, and now they will be traveling to India. Understand? They'll be playing against the 16 strongest nations who will be playing against each other. It's not going to be an easy task for them, no matter whether they won it or not. On the other hand, Italy could not able to football team. We have seen the greatest of the greatest in the football as well, but they did not even qualify for the World Cup from last 11 years. What's exactly happened? They could not able to beat the Sweden in the qualifying round, and hence they did not even qualify for the World Cup in 2018. All these things come into picture. It's just about individual mentality. No matter what, we will perform. When they start performing, they have the questions to ask. They have the things to ask to anybody. Go out, perform, and then ask for it. Don't demand until unless you don't ask for it. Okay, you have performed, come back and ask. You have a right. But when you have not even performed, don't even come back and ask.
No, I want to ask one thing. Like, see, they have performed well in the T20. They won the World Cup, but after then they started. They didn't got the right thing which they need, right? So, what mentality creates between the players? So we have done so much of hard work towards us, and we have not got the right amount of appreciation or right amount of things which I need. So then obviously we'll go for a selfishness. Like automatically, a human mindset will go. I will do my work. I need to earn. I will take care of my family. That's how it will go. Even
Exactly.
till date, that's how it happens. We can see Nicholas Puran. If he is in the test squad, he would have scored some kind of runs in all the test match. Like if it was if like so
Simple, Selva bhai. I'll tell you this, okay? Can you clap your hand with one hand?
that's not at all possible, yeah. So like it's both hands, right?
Exactly,
It,
right? So even West Indies as a board, so from the cricket, I mean, like now they have changed the name of Cricket West Indies and like all those things. They have renamed everything, restructured everything. But the thing is, where is the exact end result for them? We are seeing the downfall after downfall, downfall after downfall, downfall after downfall. If we have to see the same format, if we have to see the same game again and again, we just have to keep focusing on your daily routine. Go back and practice. The same thing happened with Team India when there was a match fixing allegation which was happened on Team India. Mohammad Azharuddin, then captain, was being sacked. Who? Uh,
Jadeja.
Jadeja. Uh, I'm not getting his first name, but yeah, Jadeja was
Jadeja.
also Ajay Jadeja, yes,
Ajay
Ajay
Jati.
Jadeja was also included in this particular thing. Okay, considering all these things, like see how Team India evolved after that, right?
Saurabh.
So it's just that like without your player support, board cannot win. Without board support, players cannot win. That's my overall point.
got it. Like let's see. Like they have decided some kind of committee, so they have to work and they have to come and fix it. So that's how it goes. So every cricket board sees a downfall. Everywhere it's politics playing everywhere and selfishness playing between players and board. They also need to earn. The players also need to earn. So that's how the end mindset will be coming. So let's see. They have decided a board with legends. Let's see what it is going and how we'll be seeing the West Indies in upcoming years. Because in the T20, like in the ODI World Cup, also they were the first match they performed very well. After that, we couldn't able to find West Indies where it was. So the big names
No,
like
I mean,
Brath,
the same thing is happening. Let's come back to the current scenario right now. Yeah, we have a question from Inva and Sport. Yes, Pratik bhai. Sorry, I have joined in between, but yeah, Pratik bhai, it's all yours.
Sorry, Rajbhai, and sorry to our viewers. I forgot to introduce Rajbhai as well. Our expert has joined in between. He had some network issues. That's why we got delayed. I agree with all your points, guys. Because after seeing the West Indies squad, the young squad, they want to learn, they want to play cricket, and they want to do good for their country, right? So after that, seeing the youngsters, but still no results for the board and for the team. It literally feels like a mystery what is going wrong with them and all over the West Indies cricket. So uh, here it is. And so our subscriber has a question. Should Scott Boland Scott Boland. I
Yeah.
remember those BGT dates. So, should Scott Boland start in the 11 for Australia in every test match? He's relentless. Definitely, he's relentless. And I want to take this question directly towards our expert, Anirudh, sir. Anirudh, bhai, what do you say? Should Scott Boland start in playing 11 for Australia in every time? Because we know that they have Mitchell Starc, who is great. Pat Cummins, their captain, who is also one another great. Josh Hazelwood. Uh, what we usually see is they replace Josh Hazelwood with Scott Boland whenever they see some seaming tracks and other things. or if injury concerns are there, they replace Josh Hazelwood with Scott Boland. But now we are seeing that Cameron Green is also in good touch and he can bowl few overs in between as a pacer. So, what do you think? Should Scott Boland also be in the starting 11 of Australia?
Yeah, actually, definitely, ideally, if Boland can start in the 11 in every match, it would be better for Australia. But the thing is, I think why Australia have been able to play four pacers in this match is because Nathan Lyon didn't play this second test match. Sorry, this third test match between Australia and West Indies. Nathan Lyon didn't play. Generally, it will be like Cummins, Hazelwood, Stark, and Nathan Lyon. These four bowlers will be the main bowlers for Australia. But if you see in this test match, the pink ball test match against West Indies, bowlers for Australia have been Cummins, Hazelwood, Stark, Boland, and Webster. And Nathan Lyon hasn't played. But maybe in the future test series, Nathan Lyon might come back into the 11. So then maybe they should, if they want to play Boland also in the playing 11, then they have to risk to drop some all-rounder, or they have to drop one of their pace trio, which is not happening. So maybe that is why I think Boland is not getting a chance in the playing 11 consistently, because if there is any injury to the pace trio, then Boland comes in. But otherwise, Boland is not finding a place, and it is very hard in this kind of an Australian team where it is looking a much balanced Australian team. Like they are having batters, they are having all rounders, they are having bowlers. So in this kind of team, to drop someone and bring in Scott Boland, they are finding it tough. So unless someone is injured, it's very tough for Boland to play every match. But for now, he is a good backup for all the pace trios. Maybe after the pace trios retire, maybe Boland might get a chance consistently in the playing 11. So yeah, that is my take on it.
Yes, absolutely. As you
Okay,
mentioned that there is.
I just have one thing. Sorry to interrupt you, Pratik bhai. The thing is like yes, I mean, Infinite Sport has asked a very good question. Why can't Scott Boland be in a proper playing level for Australia? He will be the part of Australia for sure in the future games. Why I'm saying is this because looking at the way in the second innings, Pat Cummins did not even come to board. It was just a three-man job which was done by the Australians. One is Stark, one is Hazelwood, and one is Poland. Even in the first innings, if you look at the first change was come in the form of Pat Cummins. Okay, but if you look at the other things, also Scott Boland bowled more overs than Pat Cummins. That means to say, like Pat Cummins is in a clear idea right now. My key bowlers for any of the test series going forward, whether it might be in Australia, whether it might be in West Indies or in England, because the next what they're going to face is against England in the Ashes tournament, right? So with all these things being said, he will be the core member for Australians because these three bowlers can rattle or break any of the partnerships because they are very deadly, very lethal. And what Pat Cummins should do is just go out there and support because he's a captain. He understands he makes a brilliant changes within the Australian side. So that's why we have seen them as the first and inaugural WTC champions. Yes, it was a hard luck in the second time when they have gone into the finals. But no matter what, yes, he has been doing a tremendous job. If Scott Boland comes in, I know it is the second WTC and the third WTC won by South Africa. I mean to say, when they have qualified for the first time, they have won the WTC. Okay, I know where you're coming from. I read it. What I'm saying is, like when they reached the finals, they won it in the very first attempt only. Okay, that was my point.
Yes.
I want to
We
add.
we do see the balance in Australian squad is getting better and better from the bowling perspective. Because I just mentioned one name of Cameron Green, there is Bew Webster as well who can do
Yep.
his part in both the dimensions, as we'll say, batting as well and bowling. He was very good in this BGT series as well. And we have one question from our viewer. What do you people make of Constance? This series was very poor, not with numbers, but also with game wise. The same question I was also going to ask. As I have said, the balance which looks in the bowling is not representing that the same with the batting because we see that Usman Khwaja is not being consistent from past few innings or matches, I would say. Even Sam Constas, after that one inning in the BGT, he has failed to play consistently. He made a really good impression all over the world after playing that inning against Jasprit Bumrah, those shots, and his confidence was on sky high. But after that, he has failed to score consistently. What
He
do
has
you
messed with
think of
he has
the
messed with the
batting?
wrong person.
No, like
Uh,
I will not say like yeah, Constance is going through a rough phase, but he's still young, right? He's still in the starting of
1920,
his
yes.
career, so he still has time to correct all his mistakes and come back to form. Because yeah, in the BGT immediately he made an impression like he can be the next big thing for Australia. But every cricketer goes through the rough patch. Maybe now Constance is going through that rough patch, but I think he will overcome it and he will come back to form in the upcoming future series because Sam Constance is the future for Australia. That is clear now. So when he is the future, you have to invest in him and you have to see for a few years how he can perform. Then only we can come to conclusions because he is very young now. So immediately we can't come to conclusions.
We are not coming into conclusion, Anirudh bhai. We are just saying like what uh, our viewer Infinite Sport is asking a question is as been poor with his current form right now. Okay, not only with his game wise but also with the numbers. Okay, so yes, I totally agree with you, Infinite by especially during this particular series his form was completely dipped, and we have seen less than 300 runs coming out from his bat as well. The only thing what I have identified in Constas is just he, as Anirudh bhai rightly mentioned, he is pretty young right now. He needs time to understand the mentality of the Aussies. Yeah, it will definitely be in his blood. But going forward, like how exactly the Australians actually groom him up in the for the future, that's been an important question right now. So if he has been groomed really, really well, I'm sure he will take a lots of time to understand from Steven Smith. We have also have Marnus Labuschagne, who has not played in this particular test match, but yeah, once he comes back, he'll learn a lot and lot from him as well. You have Travis Head in the lineup. He will also be helping them. And Alex Carey as well. So Alex Carey being a wicket keeper, he understands how the game has to be played. All these legends, okay, all these players who have been the seniors in his camp, definitely make them understand. Okay, so they definitely tell, okay, you have to play this particular game like this, and automatically once the rhythm starts building, Australian batting lineup is also looking very, very dangerous as ever. And the only thing what I'm finding a loophole in this last test match is that the form of Webster, who has been scored pretty less runs both with the bat. In the first innings, he just scored one. He got dismissed, and in the second innings, he got 13. But looking at the way the combinations, if everything works out, if Manas Labuschagne comes out, somebody has to sit out, and I'm looking at Webster to take that break as well. So
uh,
yes, both batting
I,
lineup and everything.
No,
I
Yes.
but
want to add that
Webster
Webster
is
he performed well. Webster performed well in the first and second matches, I think so. Like he was good,
Yeah.
pretty good. In this match, he was bad.
even
We can't,
even in World Test
we can,
final also he scored.
and Sam Constance, like how for Cameron they give multiple chances, right? So same way they will be providing multiple chances for him. He's very young and he's also capable of batting. Like they are seeing an explosive opening pair in Test as well. Like how David Warner was there. He used to smash here and there like two or three balls, which may like make the bowlers feel bad, right? So kind of that they are choosing. Like we know how capable Sam is. So let's see in the upcoming years they will be definitely making it
Yeah,
up.
like a transition
Yes.
period for Australia also. Like now, I think every team is going through transition.
Australia is not in transition. They will get some of the other players. We have seen that over a period of time. Understand?
they
Australia will
they are
never be in
replacing
transition.
some players only,
No,
right?
no.
Not
Once
not in
the
overall
transition
batting.
period,
They are replacing.
when transition period comes, what they will do, they will get the players in and they will play with the experienced one, and they will turn the players as experience. Like the other one will be retiring. This cycle will be going on, going on, going on. Not like
See,
others.
there is a saying in Kannada. I would like to translate in English. Okay, so whenever a new season comes in, the old water has to go to the sea, and the new water has to come in. The same way Australians are also following the same manner. In the sense, like yeah, it's just a cycle. Okay, any new youngsters is coming. Look at the way David Warner has come in. When David Warner was coming in, there was Steve Waugh, there was Mark Waugh, there was Ricky Ponting also. They all guided him like how exactly they have to play. They told how exactly the game and the Aussies mentality is, right? So when Shane Warne was retiring, we have seen Nathan Lyon also coming up and grooming himself. Okay, there was a backup of players who told them, okay, these are the conditions. How exactly? That means to say, if one person is going out, they will get ready with three or four backups for them. I'm not saying like, yeah, everywhere there will be a transition, no matter what. But Australia is some completely a different team. They will never go for a transition. Yes, we might see new captains coming in, new mentality coming in, new thought process coming in, but the transition process will never apply for them. That's
But the
what
game
is.
will be same. Game will be same. Whoever changes, nothing. Like the game will be same. The attitude will be same. The approach will be same. One approach, one thing. That's it. Australia.
Same.
Yes,
I'm not
definitely,
saying
guys.
Anirudh is not.
Really energetic discussions I'm seeing from all the expert panels. So, all the
Shah,
viewers, I'm asking you to
it's
please
evening, right?
like the video and yes, Raj bhai, sorry.
It is evening, right? So everybody are in a renewed energy.
Yes, yes. Everyone is showing energy. I am asking our viewers also to show the energy and like the video. Please share it with your friends and do comment your thoughts, your questions to us and our experts. You can ask whatever you want related to cricket. So, moving on to the next segment, which was Lord's victory for England against India. What a test match! What we see is what the first two test matches were. Batsmen were scoring runs, bowlers were. It was tough for bowlers to take wickets, but this test match it was totally different. The 192 runs target, where India was feeling slight confident that they will chase it down. England comes up with their plans, bowling plans, their targets, and India just fell short of 22 runs. What a fight back from Sir Ravindra Jadeja and Jasprit Bumrah, who batted nearly for 54 balls. That is around 1+ hours. And even Mohammad Siraj, he has batted for around 20 or 30 balls. What a fight back. Aditya bhai, I want to ask you about this. How are you seeing this test match? Because it was the test match literally kept everyone on their edge of the seats. So very rarely, if the in this T20 culture, we see many thriller games which go to the last ball, last overs. But in test match, this the matches of these kinds are really what we love this sports for. So how are you seeing this test match?
It all started with an interpretations or intentions that they need to complete this complete test within 1 or 2 innings. Like it went neck on neck. Initially, we got the wickets of KL Rahul, we got Rishabh Pant, and we also got the Washi. England thought it would be a piece of cake. It would be really easy to win this within an innings as well. Even at some time, for T, they extended the time. Like it might be get over within less amount of time or within a less amount of over, but still India kept fighting. Nitish Reddy as well as Jadeja just started building it. At a point of time, Nitish Reddy got out. Even Jasprit Bumrah came, sat, played n number of balls compared to the top order. He made that consistent, but one foolish shot costed a lot. After that, even Siraj really helped the Jadeja. Jadeja had won and he's just quickly scoring runs, not giving any chance. At some point of time, even English bowlers are really fed up, like what to do, where we need to get wicket. That's how they played. One simple error which no one has thought, just bouncing it back. Even after defending it, just ball bounced back and came and hit the wickets. No one had thought that kind of a wicket giving is really heartbreaking for the entire nation. But that's how the cricket goes. At the end of the day, it's not only the England, it's the cricket, the test cricket who really won last night. That's what I felt.
Yes, absolutely. We all said that it's the Test cricket which was won. It was a really impressive win. Fight back not only from India, I would say the persistence that England both have shown, even after not able to get the wickets of the tailenders, they were kept targeting the bowls, they kept targeting the other tail batters except Jadeja, because they know that Ravindra Jadeja, when he gets set, it is not easy to take him out of the game. He can change the game whenever he wants. The field placements and all things that Ben Stokes had said, and also his own performance as well, as we have seen him bowl more than 10+ overs, which is not easy for a pacer. And I would say a regular pacer, because Ben Stokes bowls, but we don't see him bowl that much if you are having a proper pace bowlers in the squad. So Ben Stokes, a really game changer man for England and a wicket taker. He has that golden arm and all that. But I want to ask Rajbhai about the two guys from England side, which are Joe Root and Ben Stokes. Their contributions, man. From very first test match, we are seeing that Joe Root has doing good. He knows these conditions well, and he loves to play against Indian team. Right, he has most runs against India, and even in this test match also, the first inning he scored 100. In second inning, he was the highest scorer and holded England innings for quite a long time. So, how are you seeing that? And also Ben Stokes, the way he contributes with his bowl and his fielding tactic. Rajbhai.
Okay, there are two things of it. If you're looking into the first thing is like a day before yesterday, Arunish Pai was in our podcast and he was actually asking us like there was a little bit of injury concerns for Ben Stokes, like whether he can able to bowl it or not. Because and we also told that for groin injury he cannot extend it. But I just wanted to give a lots and lots of credits to the doctors who have treated him really really well. So that's the reason why like he could able to bowl so really well. Point number one. And point number two is the way he has shown his great determination that yes, anything is actually possible. We don't have to go back to the particular culture of basketball. We don't have to score 400 or 500 runs in one particular innings and then chase it down. They know in lots the average score is around 180 to 190. If you are scoring and keep giving them the upper India that particular target, definitely we can knock them off. Luckily, and they did it really really well. Along with that, I just wanted to give you one more important stat. On July 14th, Ben Stokes have never lost a match, whether it is a T20, whether it is a ODI, or whether it is a test match.
World Cup
Okay.
finals.
Yes. It was all happening on July 14th.
World Cup final, okay. T20, when was it?
Test match, July 14th. You look at this one. In the sense, like go to 100. Okay. So there also he has played 100 games. He has not lost a game on July 14th. Okay, so that's also a 20-over format wherein only 100 balls will be bowled out there. So that is an example what I have taken. And another match, what I wanted to give another test match is that in Old Trafford, where India and Australia were, I mean, India and England were actually playing, there also he won a match on July 14th only. Okay, so there is some lucky factor for Joe Root on July 14th with England cricket team, I believe. So that's been a thing. And if you ask about the performances of Joe Root and Ben Stokes, their contribution to the England team has been really, really amazing. Now he has overtaken, Joe Root has overtaken every other player in the Fab Four era, or like what we used to call, either it might be Joe Root, Steven Smith, Kane Williamson, and the great Virat Kohli. So uh, why you're asking me like to call great Virat Kohli is like I have a little bit of fandom with him, so that's the reason why like yeah I have I'll call him as a great. But yeah, every single player is also great as well. Now don't bombard in comments saying like okay not only Virat, there are other players also. Yes, every single player is great playing that
We are coming
international.
now. We are coming
Yeah.
with counterpart.
Yeah. So I know. So that's the reason why, like, I after being so much with you guys, I know what questions will come at what point of time, what Selva will ask, what Anirudh is about to tell. Whenever he raises his hand, I will know. Okay, he will ask this particular question only. Okay. So jokes apart, guys. So that's been a part of the beauty of our Cricks and Ify team. They're all doing a really really good job. So now coming on to the topic of Joe Root, like if you're talking about the era of Fab Four, the way he has been continuously performing from the age of 21 till now has been really really amazing. He's just a little bit of runs away to hello Papa us basketball Keto. Okay, Yash Kumar, I don't know what exactly he wants to say, but yeah, our admin has taken off that particular comment. Thank you so much, admin, for doing that, honest. Yes. Now, understand the fact how exactly Joe Roots addicts to the game, how exactly he adjusts to the game, how exactly he performs in each and every single venue. Whether you ask him to score runs in a flat tracks, he will start scoring a good number of centuries as well. So we have already seen almost like 300 to 400 runs scored by Joe Root in this particular series in just like 3 matches in 6 innings. So that's actually one particular part of it. On the other hand, the way Ben Stokes have been performing and leading this England side, and I really, really want to appreciate him the way he has showed the gesture for Ravindra Jadeja, calling onto the stage and giving him the man of the match trophy. Yes, more than me, it is Jadeja who sticked on there, and he has handed over the medal to Jadeja also. But yeah, I think he has also handed over the cash prize to Jadeja also. But yeah, jokes apart. Uh, yes, keeping all these things in mind, these two are amazing, amazing talents for England cricket team. I'm sure, like in next future also, he will be there for another 2 or 3 years. England cricket will definitely grow under these two players, is what I particularly believe, Pratik Bhai.
Yes, thank you so much, Rajbhai, for explaining everything in detail. Now I want to move forward to Selva Bhai as I can't keep him away from the mic for so long. Selva Bhai, India's batting order, and are they are relying too heavily on few players? What would you say if there are any changes heading to Manchester? Because we all know that in Old Trafford, Manchester, there will be swinging conditions, there will be green pitches. Uh, I am hoping there so because in past there used to be so much swing in Old Trafford, Manchester. But this baseball era, I can't say anything. I have seen green pitches, but they are all flat tracks. So baseball only happens with bat. I feel so. But still, the batting changes and everything for Indian team. What are you expecting from the next game? How India should approach in the Manchester Test?
Next, next game, like I want Jaiswal to play more. What to say? With I am not getting the right word. With, with
More
I'm not getting.
patience.
No, 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 no. With more responsibility. As an opener, he has to play with more responsibility. Like they are the ones who are going to face the new ball as well, right? So they have to approach with the more responsibility, more kind of maturity. So he has already having great amount of experience, scored 2,000 runs in Test cricket. So he know how to play. So he has to play with it. The question raises is Karun Nair. So he has not performed well. The 6 innings which he had got chance, like there are good starts, but the starts are not converted into big score. At least a 50 score would have been given a. I'm coming to that. He has not scored any 50. All other Indian team players have scored 50, right? Anirudh Bhai. So that's it. So that's how it works. So we can see, like he will be sitting instead of him. Like we'll be getting Sai Sudarshan or Abhimanyu Ishwaran. Like we can see, but if not, it's happening. Like Rajbhai is for sure. He's saying no, 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 no. Like I think like he's going with the winning combination, like or the team which has been set right now. So team looks balanced, but we need contribution from Karun Nair as well, right? So in between he need to stand at least a 50 run or 60 runs partnership has to come. For 50 60 runs from his bat would have been great support for Team India. So that thing, it's not over dependent on everyone. Everyone has contributed well in the Indian batting lineup. The players who have not performed should step up when other players are not performing. Like we saw Shubman Gill, who has been performing superb. Rishabh Pant did. We saw Jaiswal in the first test. Second test, he did some kind of contribution. And KL Rahul is always superb, a kind of a master class. He's doing his job perfectly well. And we have Jadeja who's doing perfectly 4 consecutive 50s, and he's also with the ball as well. So these kinds of contribution are coming from everywhere. But why not from Karun Nair? Like he has been knocking the doors for past 9 years, and he has been coming to the Indian test side after so long. And then he should use it, right? He should play with more kind of thing. That's the only part which will be playing. As you mentioned, Manchester will be a new ball wicket. So new ball will be playing a major role over there, and there will also be spin coming into play in the fourth day, fifth day. More kind of spins will be coming into play. So hope we can see Kuldeep Yadav win. So like only player who can cash in into the defenses of like what is it, England batters. So they have not played much Kuldeep Yadav. So we can
I
expect
want to
Kuldeep
I want to say
here
one thing.
over.
Like in the 2019 World Cup, Kuldeep Yadav would have bowled the ball. Babar Azam would get bowled. Yeah, Kuldeep Yadav would have bowled that ball. 2019
That
World Cup, India Pakistan. That was also in Manchester only.
that was
So
a
Kuldeep Yadav is effective in those wickets.
Kuldeep Yadav, spinners will be coming into play, but we can't say Washington as an attacking spinner, like attacking spinner in the sense like he was very much economical. I want to keep it very simple. He was very much economical, and the wickets were like we didn't saw him like he came just like the out of syllabus. I thought Jadeja will be picking up more wickets, like he will be troubling them. But I saw Washington Sundar coming out of syllabus. That was a great surprise for me. So I want to see Kuldeep Yadav win. Batting is so strong. I want Karun Nair to be playing a part. Everyone has contributed well in this game. So yeah, Rajbhai is very much keen on asking
No,
something.
no, no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying keen on giving any kind of updates. Like the thing is, like, see, now if you look at the current Indian team, we have a right and a left hand combination coming in up and down. Okay, the first two, like if you look at Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul opening, and then like you have Karun Nair at number 3, and number 4 we have Captain Shubman Gill. If you go down to number 5, number 6, and number 8, okay, so you have 3 left-handers coming in one after one, one after one. So if you're adding one more left-hander out there, it will be a very easy task for these players. I mean, the England bowlers don't have to strategize too much. If they come and bowl around the wicket, I'm sure majority of the wickets which was picked up by the England bowlers right now, it's all with the around the wicket for the left-handers. Okay, so when you're coming around the wicket, I mean, it will be pretty easy for them. So with that only thing in my mind, I'm looking at Karun Nair will be playing the 4th test, and if he doesn't perform there, I mean, the thing is like everybody has like looking like if he scores a 50, then only his form is in picture. No, if you look at the first innings, the way he has played a brilliant 40 of 62 balls. What happened?
No, he was playing
Saying
perfectly
super.
well. He
Yeah.
was like every ball was hit in the middle of the bat, but hard. Like I
Exactly.
don't know what is happening over to him in the middle of the game. Field.
Exactly. The thing is like there might be a lapse of concentration, or there might be lapse of like a focus in the middle. So that might be the only thing, because apart from that, every single ball, look at the way he was actually timing the ball, the cover drives what he was hitting, the way straight drives what he was hitting. It was hardly like around 20 or 30% of the times when he has missed a ball. Apart from that, everything was bang on the wicket, on the middle, and everything he was timing it really, really well. So a player like Karun Nair, if you're replacing him in the 4th test, it will not only down his morale, but we might never see Karun Nair again. So if you ask me, like I would definitely give him one more chance to play at Old Trafford, because I know how hard the conditions will be out there. Yes, India definitely have a got of like more than a week right now for them to take a rest and play in Old Trafford. Manchester wicket is a completely different thing. We will be getting again lots of interesting more contents on that as well. Yes, we have another question. Boom to be rested at Manchester. If yes, Arshadip is trusted or go back to Prasidh Krishna. Pratik bhai, I'll ask this question to you now.
Uh, as we all know, that experience plays a very big part. I don't think so. Prasidh Krishna has bowled bad because he got considered for so many runs. He had those plans in his mind what he should do, and he has done those things. So it's all up to the England batters how they have treated those balls. Because if we see that in first Test match, everyone was trying to be focused against Jasprit Bumrah, and all the others bowlers got treated as run scoring opportunities. Not only Prasidh Krishna, even Siraj also got bashed in the first Test match. In second Test match, Akashdeep, Mohammad Siraj, and even Prasidh Krishna bowled really well. Uh, yes, it is the same question, but still, I feel even if Prasidh Krishna has bowled well, but still Arshdeep can give that another extra angle with those swinging conditions. We all know that he can swing the ball in both the direction. We have seen him with a white ball in so many occasions. Even in red ball in domestic crickets, he has done really good with the new ball, and we do have a chance with the new ball because Mohammad Siraj and Akash Deep are going to play their parts, uh, bowling in the line of the stumps. But the angle that has created, as we have recently saw the Mitchell Starc spell, I'm not going to compare both of them, but still that angle plays a very big part in the minds of opening batters. If it is going to swing in, or it will be created a LBW chance or bold chance. If it is not going to swing, it will definitely get a edge, and will went to the slip. So that will be one crucial part if Arshdeep plays. I'm more sure on Arshdeep. I was just a bit of in confusion with Selva Bhai that he said Kuldeep should be playing the next test match. Yes, I do feel the same, but in whose place you are going to replace him? Because Washington Sundar, as he has done really good with the ball, we were expecting him to do good with that. That's what he was played ahead of Kuldeep, but he has done good job with the ball. We know that he can contribute with bat, right?
Yeah,
So
yes,
the we were
bat on.
side ignoring which was his bowling, but he has done good in that, and we know that he can do better with the bat. So if we play Kuldeep, yes, I know he is an attacking option. I would do the same, but still, won't it be unfair to Washington Sundar if he gets dropped after this test match?
I won't drop Washington Sundar. Instead, I will go with Nitish Kumar Reddy.
But we are playing three spinners, right? There is no chance we will drop Ravindra Jadeja.
No chance. Like Jadeja is playing like kind of a batter role. Like if you want to see him, like for past like 4 innings, he's playing brilliantly well. And Washington Sundar also can contribute with bat as well. If we like we can able to mention like see him as a batter as well. But Nitish Kumar Reddy, like you have to he can bowl. What if Lord's pitch supported him? What if Manchester didn't support him? Because it's a completely new ball pitch, like your new ball will be supporting first 15 overs will be crucial one, so most of the wicket if we take will be coming up with the stats as well. In the new ball, like we can see more number of wickets over there, and spinners have been good over there. So if we keep going with spinners like him, so it will be more kind of advantage for us, because they are playing, they're not good against playing spins, right? So they have been struggling against them. I'm seeing
It's
against
not about they
Indian
are
team.
playing good spin or not, but three spinners and three pacers. Uh, I don't think
I'm
so. It's an ideal plan
Little bit
in
of, little bit of
because
difficult for me as well.
if
Because
if there
yes,
are flat wickets, if there are flat
but I
wickets,
but
I
I
don't
feel
think so.
what
It's
is the thing is, even though it's three spinners or three bowlers, like we will be more out of it. So we can see, expect him. I want to see him play. Why? Because this is more important match for us. So he has to play. So three spinners is fine. They are more up with batting contributions. Both the spinners are good with bat as well. So three-dimensional player. We used to speak like there were lots of things coming up as a three-dimensional player in Gambhir era, right? So they both of them are good all-rounders, gritty players. So we can see them with bat as well. So with that confidence, I will be bringing in Kuldeep by resting Nitish Kumar Reddy.
okay. So there is an interesting question from Infinite Sports saying like, do Siraj needs a rest just like Jasprit Bumrah, because he has also played all the three Test matches right now. Looking at the workforce, what it has been given to Mohammad Siraj as well, because when Bumrah is not there, he will take the charge and he will lead the team like just like nobody else. Okay, so there is some renewable energy which actually strikes him all of a sudden, and kya hota hai pata nahi. Okay, so does he needs a rest? If you're resting him, whom you're getting back?
Akshadip will be coming in, the left-hander.
Okay, Harshdeep Singh, you
he's
mean to say?
expecting
Okay.
Arshdeep Singh will be coming again. I have a question for both of you, Rajbhai and Aditya Bhai. What England will be trying to play in Manchester? Are they going to play it safe for a draw, or I mean, why I said draw, because we have seen in first two test matches England have offered us a flat decks. No, nothing for the bowlers. The match goes till day five, and still bowlers are trying to find out ways to get the batters out, and that's what I am saying as a safe side for England to go for a draw. Are they going for a draw or 3-1 in mind of them? And what
Uh,
strategies are you thinking that England will play? Because changes are expected, because Shoaib Bashir, even if though he has bowled in the last test match, but he got injured with his hand. Right, so if he doesn't get recovered at till that time, it will be
He has
doubtful
been
that if he will.
replaced. He's out of the last next two test matches. He's out. So Liam Livingston is like, sorry, I don't know his
Dawson.
exact. Yeah,
Dawson.
Dawson. Liam Dawson. Dawson is coming into it, left arm spinner. So he'll be coming in ahead of him.
So, if you ask me this particular question, like what will be the strategy for what to say, England? They will definitely going for a kill because they know only one particular way. Like whatever happens, like whether you give a flat track or whether you give a same track, a greenish wicket, just like what they have played in Lords. Don't be surprised because Dawson, who has been a key and a strategical replacement, if you ask me, because Joe Root also we have seen by looking into that, they will not only wind up the balls on the overs very quickly, but they'll also keep the pressure and an extra added advantage on England team, but the more pressure on the Indian team because again we know Indian bowlers are a little bit vulnerable in playing a new tackling a new ball bowlers. Okay, so now understanding all these questions, like understanding the real picture of it, definitely England will be going for a kill. And there was one particular question, like I just wanted to like take it right now. Yes, did the strategy of leaving out an experienced players out of the squad costed India, or will it cost India in the for the series? I don't think so because I think Sagar, you might have just joined the stream later. We have already discussed this particular part of like transition, what might be happening for any particular teams and all those stuffs. Yes, when there is a fresh water which is coming in, the old water has to keep on moving. That's been the thought process of Team India right now. Also, like yes, experience, there is already a lot of experience if you ask me. Like if you look at KL Rahul, he has played multiple tests, and Shubman Gill as a captain now, he has already led 3 test matches. He knows where exactly the team needs an improvement, and supporting him you have Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Siraj as well. So all these players should be a very very key people, and along with that Rishabh Pant, this is his second tour to England, making sure that all his experience also should be utilized. And there was also one particular question which we have left out, saying like what I just wanted to take that particular question as well. So if Karun Nair is still playing, does Jurel needs to be given chance in the playing 11 as he is keeping in the mid of Rishabh Pant's injury? Looking at the conditions, that might be, but you have an 8 or 9 day break in between. So definitely, I'm sure the Indian physiotherapy team and the doctors who are there right now, they're really, really good. Like what might be the injury if he is coming onto the bat, that 8 day rest will definitely give him some kind of hope. And Rishabh Pant is always a true warrior as well. So, yes, it's actually the third tour for Rishabh Pant. Keith, thank you so much for correcting me. I was just like looking into, yes, it's actually the third tour for Rishabh Pant for England. So, consider playing when you're playing 5 test matches in England, definitely this experience will definitely keep them positive. And yes, they're all really, really good as well. But the only thing what India should be doing is to try and save the test match from the English bowlers, because Jofra Archer, like we also spoke about this one, saying like what communication between Jofra Archer and all those stuffs, that's all bullshit, because we know like after the end of the game they just go out and hang out and get a bottle of beer, and then like they'll end the matter as well. So that's been a morale, because like if you look at the day 5 starting, it was Ben Stokes and Jofra Archer who started from the both ends. They know and they have communicated really, really well. So that's been a key important point for Team England, and they will also be looking into the same consideration and the same way that they will also be doing it. So yes, that's been a part of it. If you're looking at England, will be going for a kill.
Like one question for Rajbhai here. So, do you replace anyone from the England side except Shoaib Bashir?
I don't want to replace a winning team. Why should I? And England team has been in such kind of strategical move that even if I'm playing with all my playing 11, 10 also, look at the way Shoaib Bashir was utilized. So he was utilized in the last phase of the game. Okay, so first part of the game, it was all like what?
Fast bowlers.
Yeah, it
Fast
was
bowlers.
completely, yeah, because Mohammad Siraj was negating the ball brilliantly. Stokes was completely surprised, like the way Mohammad Siraj was playing. He played almost like 5 overs, man, in a test match, being a tail ender coming in at number 11. The confidence should be in a next level. Jasprit Bumrah also played in the same level. He played for 9 damn overs. It's not so easy to play 9 damn overs with a Duke ball in England. It's going to be very, very difficult.
And that too
So,
against fast bowlers like Jofra Archer.
yeah, you have the
That's
balls coming in. I mean, they might have been mentally prepared. Okay, so they are going to throw the balls to you. They are going to hit you very, very hard. No matter what, you should be ready. And that's what even Ravi Ashwin also told in his one of the podcasts, saying like Siraj played beautifully, but ultimately it was a test match who won the game at the end. He actually narrated beautifully. Look at the way, I mean, that kind of experience, like what we see from the previous players, supporting the younger generation and supporting a younger talent, just like the current Indian team. Like you have almost like 6 players who are really, really young. They might be touring England for the very first time or the second time. So this all the experience will definitely come into the picture.
True. Like he also said, like it's all about the game which won, rightly said by him, and also both the team was fighting, battling hard. It was an equal contribution from the both the team to take the winning one. So at last, the luck favors the brave kind of thing went towards the England part. So we can't do anything.
Yes, I just wanted to take this particular question. Akashdeep looked off color at Lords after his 10 for at Edgbaston. Was it because of a niggle since Jurel was standing up to him and pace was also slow? Yes, the fast bowlers, like when you're bowling in England, you need to have a different energy altogether. You need to be in a different heights, and so that you should be in your mental peace and you should be in your mental stability, always bowling up to the line and length. As Jurel was standing up to the wicket, it was only to reduce the pace and bowl only the line and length deliveries. He was not, I mean, like, yeah, again, 8-day breaks will definitely make them come back and rejuvenated as well. So that's what I
After the
particularly, yeah.
after the first loss, they have like 7 days of rest, I think. So after that, they came back brilliantly. So same kind of things will be happening here. The planning will be more. It will be with the execution part. We have to execute it perfectly in the fourth test
Exactly.
Manchester.
Sagar bhai, sorry, not Sagar, Aditya bhai, this question is to you.
Apart from China
To
countries and
keep
India, what should other
Okay, I will read it for all our audience as well. To keep the Test cricket alive, apart from the Sena countries and India, what should other teams do to keep the Test cricket alive for their future generations? Sagar, stream back exactly 37 minutes back, and you see what exactly we have discussed about what other countries should do.
I do have a better response for this. It's not the country should do anything to keep Test cricket alive. It will be the cricket will be keeping the countries playing Test cricket alive. I
it's
mean,
it's the
this
intent.
is the
It's
game what offers us. It won't be like only India versus Australia will be going to be a tough match. Only Ashes will be a tough. You can see that Australia versus West Indies, England versus West Indies as well. Even Zimbabwe also playing good, and even South Africa. All the other teams playing cricket. The sport will always give chance for all the teams, all the countries to do their best, and it is what makes this sports great, and it will keep it alive himself. So that's my response for that.
it's about the intention and the passion towards the game, how they are defining themselves and presenting themselves in the field. So that's going to reflect.
Just now we have seen the Italy's qualification road to the World Cup 2026, which literally tells us that the Scotland, which played the last T20 World Cup, if you wait for the sport, it won't stay with you. But you have to do better and better whenever you get chance, right? So that's what Italy has done. Even beating the Scotland and other teams, they have qualified for the World Cup, and we'll be seeing them in next year in India. Being so excited about it.
That's
Siraj's wicket remained the wicket of Jagwal Srinath against Pakistan, where India lost by 11 runs. Yes, the ghosts are still hunting about the Siraj's wicket. The bails, the ball got rolled off, and it hit the ball. Aditya, bhai, your take on this?
which one? By this one, keeping the Test cricket alive. To keep Test
No,
cricket
no,
alive, you need to just
no, no, no,
like,
no, no, no,
like
no,
I
no,
just
no.
want to answer this one. No,
I
I
told
just want
Sagar bhai to watch our complete podcast.
I just want to answer this one as well. Why? Because if you want to keep this Test cricket alive, just launch these things or have this Test cricket in Pakistan. That's the simple way to get back each and every cricketing player. Even West Indies will score more than 600 runs over there. They can gain back their own confidence from there. As it's having
Hey,
a average like I can know. So that's so simple. That's how you can keep the Test cricket alive. That's one of an alternative. Answering this question, this is just like adding some pepper to the wounds.
Okay, okay. Okay. The final question in Finance Sports is asking: could England be tempted to hand the cap to Bethel for Bashir, since he also bowls a good left arm spin, and he can also give a batting depth, or make think of leaving Pope for him? What do you say, Aditya?
Like,
So do you leave Ollie Pope outside for Jacob Bethel?
no need of doing like already they are having a upper hand right now. No need of just destroying the already successful team. If they want to do any kinds of an experiment, they can do after this test match. Like the fourth test, if it's going to get draw or if England is going to win, then they can try out this combinations and permutations. But right now, right from 2020 to 2021 up until this date, India's morale is too high under the captaincies of Virat Kohli as well as Rohit Sharma. This Test cricket team just next level. Like we can't even describe with these words. They dominated each and every series. At least just if you just remove the New Zealand series, all other teams they had dominated. But now, as this a young team, they have a chance to break this morale, which can predominantly break the India's morale, which can again they might not qualify for the finals as well for if they are going to break this morale at this instance. At other end, England can even qualify for WTC. They're having a good chance. Like they won this 2-1 with 2-1, and again they are going to have other test matches, and if they can prove themselves, they're always going to be in a final. So at this instance, they'll try to break the India's morale and they want to dominate the test cricket right from here. So they don't do any kind of a permutation and combination coming this fourth test. For fifth, they can try this combination. That's what I feel.
Okay.
Yes,
Like
absolutely. Some
one
discussion.
question, like one
Yes,
final question. What do you think about the like Zach Crawley? So whether he has to be replaced because his scores are not pretty good. Like he's not with good scores. His highest score was around 65 in the last 5 matches. If we take, if
But
like
not
around 10,
instantly, bro. It might be definitely might have happened, but instantly they won't do this kind of a change. They'll go and they'll search for a new opening batsman and all. They'll just try another things, but not definitely not in this series for sure.
fine then.
What I think is the pair of opening combo that England has, Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley. They are very good combinations together, right? Ben Duckett, as we know, his height is short. He plays more on back foot, and Zach Crawley, he has good height. He plays on front foot most. So they both of them together can counter the attacks and disrupt the bowling lines of the opponent's bowling attack. So this is why I see them as a combo, not a single opening batter. The combo is really good. Uh, they. I'm not getting the
But
exact word.
he's getting out very cheaply. So
Indian bowlers are actually bowling beautiful line and length. I always, as a
true,
bowler, I always say this.
they are bowling beautifully, but you have to leave the loose balls, right? He's going for like the balls which he has taken, like he's lost his wicket, like it's completely different. I don't think Jack Corley will be dropped until Ashes, like KL Rahul for us, so they trust and feel good, and so much he would come good. Let's hope for him
Exactly.
as
I
well.
mean, no, I mean, look at the back. I mean, the batting combination, the top six for England is actually well settled. So they don't want to trouble it and reshuffle everything, and they don't want to. I mean, uh, when Brendan McCullum has come in, like he knows exactly like what exactly the team needs to have. Like he needs to have one particular player who actually defends the ball and one player who actually smashes the ball. So that's why he played the cricket, and with his mentality of a Kiwi mentality, joining the English mentality again at being a deadly combination whatsoever. So yes, Keith mentioned exactly like he has been a dependent wall for them. Like we have seen, like it might be one off series like where he should have thought about it, but yeah, definitely he will not be dropped at whatever the time it is. Okay, folks. So
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for all the discussion. It has been a hell of a session. So many great, energetic points that our viewers has also put in this with their questions. Our expert panel has also many of their opinions that they shared in this discussion. So that's all for today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the show. Do and also you have liked the video. Please like it and share it with your friends. Yes, Rajbhai, Pratik bhai. Our viewers also love us. Yes, thank you so much. They are also saying Selva bhai, Aditya bhai. Yes, thank you so much, Sagar
Thank
bhai.
you.
We also say that Sagar bhai to you.
Love you.
That's all from today's session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much to our viewers. Keep following Crick Zenify on various platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter as well for the latest cricketing updates. Thank you so much. So,
Bell button.
sayonara. Yes, hit the
Bell,
like button, hit the bell button,
bell button.
and do subscribe. Yes, that's all from today. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.